Hey, what's up you guys? Aftershow Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Batwoman. This is season 1, episode 6. I can't believe I've done there's been switches and everything like that, but we've done a single Batwoman episode every week so far. Good way to keep track of, I don't know, how many weeks it's been so far. I wonder when that's going to change. Actually, let's find out. I'm not unfit. I didn't just walk up the stairs and run out of breath. Let's see. So, yeah, there's going to be another Batwoman next week. And then... there won't be one the week after. Okay, interesting. That's when it's going to stop its 1 week streak. Alright. Pretty exciting stuff. How y'all doing? You good? Alright. Let's go through your comments. Okay, 2 points. First, the whole twin thing. There have been numerous studies about twins, and in some studies, they took a set of twins, separated them, and then triggered an emotional response in one of the twins, and the other twin would have the exact same response as the other, all the way to the same areas of the brain activating at the same time. Oh, well, interesting. Also, it should be noted, most of the time it was identical twins, not fraternal twins, that it would happen to more often than Kate and Alice are only fraternal twins. Theory is it's because identical twins are created from, and when an embryo splits into two, fraternal twins are two separate eggs being fertilized at the same time. So not completely not real. Alright, fair enough. I learn something new every day. Second, Mouse was actually the guy who served Alice and Kate at the diner, so that is when she was drugged. Oh, okay. I did not pick up on that. I think you answered your own question about why they didn't do flashbacks and have a fully formed Batwoman. With Arrow, it worked for a couple of seasons because it told how he got off the island and his encounters with Deathstroke. Then it got stale after the 3rd season. You mean after the 3rd season? At the 3rd season, the flashbacks were starting to get boring. Not after, during. Now, with these last 2 seasons, it's flash forwards, and they've been extremely boring. They clearly ran out of ideas. They probably didn't want to write themselves into a corner again. I mean, there's no reason why they would have to keep that formula going. I'm just saying. I think the reason they didn't do flashbacks like Arrow is because that was kind of unique to Arrow and the story required it. Hence, here they don't have 5 years of story needing to be told. Fair enough. At the end of the previous episode, the one with the battering incident, Kate brought up the idea with Luke about going into real estate. In Elseworlds, she told Kara she's involved in real estate. I only recently rewatched Elseworlds. I didn't even pick up on that. And now this episode takes place 2 weeks after Elseworlds. Judging by how good she was at being Batwoman in Elseworlds, she couldn't be not so good at it in the episode that takes place right before Elseworlds chronologically, in regards to the battering and yeah, fair enough. But I mean, they could have done that earlier on in the series, I think. But I do agree, actually, I understand that now. I need to... I need to understand that even though it's only been 5 episodes, it's been like a whole year or like, I don't know, 6 months at least or whatever. She's been Batwoman for a while. It just feels not long. I just need to understand that she's been this for a while now. I feel like they shouldn't have introduced the idea of a batarang incident. I don't know. I think that they should have done that earlier on in the series, like the 2nd episode or something. But again, they have to rush to this point in time. I get it. I need to understand that she's been Batwoman for a while now. The current new background is like. The current background is like going back in time when you started doing reactions. Now just put up a calendar. Well, it looks a little different again. I'm still working on getting, some extra stuff up there. Like maybe some LED lights. I don't know yet. Still working on it. But yeah, this is what we got so far. I hope you like. Anyways, let's get into the episode.
Gotham is reeling over the death of prosecutor Angus Stanton, who was murdered horrifically tonight. Stanton was seen by many as a hero to Gotham, one who brought justice to the victims of some of the city's most notorious criminals, such as Jack Napier, otherwise known as the Joker.
Channel 9 has the security camera footage.
Stanton was known
What's
to
he
be
wearing?
a formidable opponent in the courtroom, in addition to being a
It's an old-fashioned executioner's hood. Axe is a nice touch.
Anybody want to tell me why every news outlet in Gotham had this
He's
and we
supposed to
didn't
be
get so much as a
executioner?
heads up from the GCPD?
Technically, it's outside district lines.
I don't know
And I
anything
believe it's
about an
because they call
executioner, but
someone else.
I know the name.
I am not about to stand around and let Gotham cry out to be saved by someone who hides behind a mask.
The bat is nothing more than a symbol of false hope. I want this so-called executioner cuffed and stuffed in a cell in Blackgate. If this city starts to think it can rely on a vigilante for justice, we might as well hand it over to the crazies.
Sir, I know it's all hands on deck with the Stanton case, but I was hoping to get your permission for another special assignment.
Who is it this time?
Batwoman. Don't you want to know who's behind the mask?
Are you giving the mask eyelashes or something?
Head back, sweetie.
This is like some fucking Arya Stark shit.
One final touch. There. Dazzle me.
Oh wow. How? Eh.
A perfect match for Dean Devereaux.
Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Devereaux?
Please, don't hurt me. I
How did
don't
you make
understand
that?
why we don't just kill him.
Because my sister is watching me like a hawk. Still trying to bring the old Beth back.
You're not thinking of giving her the old Beth back, are you?
Of course not.
Really? Because the old Alice I remember wouldn't give a second thought about opening his throat with a butterfly knife. She's changed you.
Not at all. You're the one who's changed. You used to trust me. What about you, Dean? Do you trust me? I think you'd make an excellent partner. I seem to be in need of a replacement.
Stop. I'll do whatever you want.
Good. Because I need you to steal Catherine's shiny new toy. The one that she's too stingy to share.
What's that?
You see the bat signal?
That is why I'm here.
You know what this means, right?
First time the city's called Batwoman for backup means we can't screw it up.
It means you're in. GCPD's got you in the speed dial now. Commissioner Forbes trusts you.
Commissioner might. My dad still sees me as his enemy. Stopping this guy has to convince him otherwise.
That's
Where's
not the only
Commissioner
reason
Gordon?
we're stopping him. Stanton was the prosecutor who put away the guy that killed my dad.
It's an armed robbery, right?
Not at my high school graduation.
I didn't know he was dead.
We were celebrating me getting into MIT.
Lucius Fox is
And
dead?
advice. My dad went out to go get some. Next thing I know, there were 2 cops at the door. Wanted me to come down and ID the body. We were waiting on him to cut the cake.
Lucius Fox did a lot of good for this city.
Yeah, so did Stanton. Never stopped until he put the guy who shot my dad behind bars.
Like the new look. Red suits you.
Goes with everything.
Time's up, Donnelly.
Okay. So, this is still quite new to when she got her red hair and from Elseworlds. Because it's still new look.
No, Donnelly, stay back!
No, wait, stop!
Yes, listen! Dude, why didn't you listen?
I'm hit. Oh.
You're bleeding. I'll get you help. Thanks, Kate.
Man of the hour? Congratulations. You have succeeded where so many have failed. The coil accelerator, it works at last. I just have to know, how were you able to overcome the ferromagnetic projectile saturation?
You almost had me there, Miss Hamilton. Trick question. That's proprietary information.
Hard to imagine. Something so delicate harnessing enough power to penetrate the bat suit. Well done, Dean.
That's not good.
Gotham's used 3 ways to kill people on death row. Electric chair, firing squad, which made a brief comeback under Mayor Cobblepot, and the gas chamber.
So his next victim will be with gas.
The guy's got a flair for detail, so I bet you a batarang he'll use hydrogen cyanide pellets just like they did in the gas chamber. And there's only one warehouse in Gotham that stores them.
Holy crap, you're her. Damn, girl.
Not happening. Anything out of the ordinary around here lately?
Well, besides this?
Answer the question.
That means someone had to get by me, and that ain't gonna happen. It's been quiet. But, it doesn't have to be. Yo, let me buy you a drink, and you can tell me all about the superhero thing.
You're not a type.
Okay, so this place hasn't seen any action, and apparently neither has its guard.
I think I might know why.
Got a visual on Chris the Fist. Alleyway on Spring Road.
Get off me, man! I didn't do nothing!
Got it. So you're just out for a late night jog, huh?
Crow's got the fist.
Well, I guess a lot of people will be sleeping easy.
It's not him.
I know you wanted to catch him, but you can convince the Crows you're not the enemy tomorrow.
Tomorrow may be too late.
It's not
I need
him.
to check on Sophie.
Ow! I feel like that would break my bones.
Kate, you copy?
Where's that guard? I thought you were doing your job, guard.
Kate, do you copy? What just happened?
The Crow's got the wrong guy, and the executioner got what he came for.
License plate's got mud or something on it. Can't really get a good view of it. Don't suppose you were able to make it out?
Didn't quite catch it when it plowed into me.
Yeah, that's great.
My ribs would argue otherwise.
I'm serious, okay? The suit's carbon fiber ribbing is designed to absorb any impact. So any deformation in the fibers is recorded in the suit's data. So it was originally designed to track damage caused by bullets. Blunt force trauma, that kind of thing.
Right, okay.
There's no reason it wouldn't pick up an impression from a car bumper.
Or a license plate.
Okay, it's a partial, but it'll work. The truck is registered to a Bertrand Eldon, and he was at Blackgate for 20 years.
What was he in for?
He worked there. He was their executioner.
Why am I cuffed to this bed?
She said not to let you leave.
Do you know who she is?
No, honestly, I don't want to know. I don't need that kind of responsibility.
Well, I do know who she is, and that's why she won't let me leave.
I wonder if she's gonna try and get out of this situation of like who she is.
Why would a guy working at Blackgate target a cop and a prosecutor? They're on the same side. That doesn't make any sense.
I'm looking for that answer right now. Looks like he was a model employee.
Stay frosty. This guy is methodical, technically proficient, always a few steps ahead. You could have anything waiting for you in there.
Already has just sitting on the coffee table.
What?
The hydrogen cyanide pellets, I found them.
On the coffee table?
Yes.
Well, it's probably a trap.
I'm aware, but I don't see any trip sensors or wires or pressure plates. What's the BAT protocol with this? I can't just stand here staring at this thing waiting for the executioner to come back. Come on.
Yeah, okay. Hang on.
Maybe he didn't know you were coming. Maybe
Can
he's
you
just
play
in the
some
loop.
hold music while I wait? No, okay, I'm just gonna grab it.
No, don't do that. Kate, don't.
Too late.
And?
And I'm still talking to you. It's light.
Is it empty?
Not quite.
If that's gas. Okay, it's not gas.
this, then you found me, and I did it. I am guilty as sin, but I am not the only one. For 20 years, I threw the switch on the worst people Gotham ever spat out. I was glad to do it, too, doing the public a service. And it never bothered me when they said they were innocent.
Great. Sadistic and long-winded.
What else were they gonna say, right? All their stories, they started to sound the same. The same names kept coming up, the same evidence. And everybody who sat in my chair started to look the same. Black, brown, poor. In 20 years, I never just a rich white guy. So I started digging in their files. You know what I found? The same 3 corrupt law enforcement officials pulling the strings in every case. Coerced confessions and murder weapons suddenly showing up out of nowhere. Obviously planned.
Didn't Chris the Fist say that his confession was coerced?
So it turns out
And the murder weapon just suddenly turned up in his car?
people that I executed were innocent, which meant that I was the guilty one. That cabal, they turned me into a murderer, which they made me punish the innocent.
So who's the third member of this cabal?
You're not actually buying this. Okay, believe me, I know racial profiling is a thing in Gotham, but this guy is obviously crazy. Almost killed Sophie. Nearly made you roadkill.
Doesn't make him wrong.
He's an admitted killer, Kate. I knew Stanton, okay? He spent hours with my family, day after day, and he never, ever stopped working until he found justice.
Maybe he
If Stan is
got
accused of being
tired
murdered,
and...
my dad's killer could use that to get a new trial.
But if Chris the Fist or anyone else can go down for something that they didn't do, how is that justice?
A little present from the crows. Next time, call us first. We may not have a Klieg light, but we do have a phone number.
Everybody fan out!
Am I tapping my feet along with that music? You betcha.
King me?
What?
What?
You don't like losing?
It's me. How did you get this number? Let's call it twin tuition. Why did you send Mouse into Hamilton Dynamics to get a weapon that can kill Batwoman?
Where is he?
He's fine. Or he will be, as long as you tell me the truth.
Dear sister, if I wanted to kill you, I
Why
wouldn't
would
have
she
to
know
wait for
about
you to
this?
be wearing the suit.
That's so sweet of you.
Yeah, it's him.
Your concern for me is so touching, dear sister.
So Kate is Batwoman.
Oh, good.
Not like being toyed with.
And I don't like traitors. What's wrong with you? First she abandons you, then she tries to lock you away, and still you try to protect her?
Because she's still my sister.
Real family doesn't abandon their own. Who snuck food to you in the middle of the night? Who taught you rummy and let you sleep with Mr. Pandy and promised to protect you no matter what?
Okay, but like,
Me.
also,
I
she's in a
did,
kidnapped
Alice,
environment.
Because I was there and she wasn't.
Because she was kidnapped
After
by your
everything I've
dad.
been through, you keep secrets from me. Try keeping that a secret.
So, who had Batwoman rescues a psychopath on their bingo card? Because I've got some big fat empty spaces for Batwoman takes down Alice and Batwoman gets a cat out of a tree. Talk to me, Gotham. Anyone else feeling a little bat trade?
People that I executed were innocent, which meant that I was the guilty one.
Heard you got a visit from Batwoman.
More like an ambush. Now one nut job wants me to listen to another nut job. Claims Judge Calveric, one of Gotham's most upstanding justices, is a fraud.
So you're not even gonna look into this, Judge?
Why? Because some social justice warrior thinks he knows more about the rule of law than the cops and the lawyers who protect this city? Nah, we got the right guy. Batwoman interfered.
Batwoman wouldn't have stepped in if she didn't have a reason.
Before you give a shred of credibility to some criminal in a bat costume, let me remind you that Batman destroyed our family's lives.
He is not the one that drove Mom's car off that bridge.
Well, he may as well have been. Batman brought out all the crazies in Gotham. If it weren't for him, there wouldn't have been a Joker. Your mom would be alive, and Beth wouldn't be Alice.
Beth is Alice because we stopped looking for her.
I mean, it's not really your fault,
I'm
though.
not arguing about this right now.
That would be a lot easier, wouldn't it? Just act like we did nothing wrong.
You didn't.
We looked.
everywhere for Beth.
I looked everywhere. I held on to hope for the both of us, despite the lack of evidence, despite the police giving up, despite the fact that everyone thought she was dead. I hoped when it was hard. You just gave up and put your energy into blaming Batman because it was easy. That's why
I don't
Beth
think
is
that's
Alice.
fair.
You wouldn't listen then, and you won't listen now. And an innocent man is gonna pay the price for it. Working late, Your Honor.
How did you...
Looks like you're burning more than the midnight oil. Is that the evidence? Donnelly got the confessions. Stanton convinced the jury. Just banged your gavel.
I can pay you. You have to protect me from him.
You'll get round-the-clock protection at Blackgate. Free of charge.
Go! You protect him? A man who sends so many innocents to their deaths?
The law will take care of it.
I used to believe that too, until the law turned me into a murderer.
The law's not perfect, I'll give you that. Doesn't mean you get to rewrite it in blood.
You trust the law so much? Why are you wearing that suit?
I'm gonna need backup.
What do you want me to say? He makes a good point.
No, for the judge. Get the judge into protective custody, now.
Right.
Sweep the rest of the building.
Aren't they supposed to be like, freeze, put your hands up in the air? Without just shooting? I thought that was against the law.
Why'd you decide to go after the right guy?
I don't see how you and him are that different. Taking the law into your own hands.
She's not going around
Pointing
killing
yourself
people.
Judge and jury.
Pretty sure you just did the exact same thing.
I saved your life. You telling me I made a mistake?
I don't know. Ask the fist.
I admit, got it wrong. But you know the difference between me and you? When I make a mistake, everybody knows my name. I am accountable to the people of Gotham. You hide behind your anonymity.
She hasn't made a mistake.
Who are you accountable to? Guess we'll find out. Heart rate monitor linked to a dead man switch.
Oh, great.
Looks like we're about to join him.
This is Kate. Anybody read me?
Whoa, suit showing oxygen levels dropping.
No kidding. Executioner turned this room to a gas chamber. Peterman, get us out of here.
He triggered the lockdown procedure. Every way in and out of here is sealed off.
Why is there a lockdown procedure in a fucking courtroom?
By the time my guys get through them.
Air's getting thin in here. I need a solution. You went to MIT?
I got in. I didn't actually go. Okay, hydrogen cyanide. Emphasis on hydrogen. It's flammable. Think the Hindenburg.
Not a comforting thought.
The point is, you can ignite it. The flames will burn off the cyanide. Only problem is, hydrogen will only burn at 6% saturation.
For those of us who didn't get into MIT.
You gotta let the gas fill the room first.
We're not gonna last that long.
Well, you gotta try, Kate. You're only at 3%.
You gotta hang in there. You need to stay low to the ground.
Get away from me.
Come on.
That symbol took everything from me. It's not gonna be the last thing I see.
Stay with me. Stay awake. Come on, matter. Talk to me. Tell me all the reasons you hate Batman.
That symbol. Let my family die.
Hey, if you're gonna hate this symbol, hate this symbol. Let it fuel you into staying alive.
I have to blame that symbol. If I don't.
If you don't, what? Tell me.
I have to blame myself.
That's very dangerous.
Commander! Commander! Come on! You're okay.
I don't think it's his
Never
fault.
let it be said that Gotham's Gadfly does not give credit where credit is due. Batwoman got this one right, and the rest of us whiffed. Guess Jacob Kane won't be the only one eating a little crow. Boxer Chris the Fist Medlock was not only cleared in the executioner murders, but also exonerated of his past murder conviction. Talk about a 1-2 punch. Not so good news for the man who convicted him, Judge Raymond Calverick. The DA has vowed to reopen all cases tainted by this extra-legal cabal, including deceased detective Stu Donnelly and prosecutor Angus Stanton.
It means his father's case isn't dealt
You're right
with.
behind me, aren't you?
Where is she?
You know, she just left. How can I put this?
You let her escape.
I know you said to hold on to her.
It's not like you gave her a number to message.
A little short on
Okay.
family right now. Not that you asked about my personal life, but it's a mess. The last thing I need is him shutting down the one good thing I have going on.
Thank you for saving her life.
Oh. Yeah, it's like my thing. FYI, she knows who you are. Hey, chill. She didn't tell me, but I got the distinct impression that she's gonna tell my stepdad, so good luck with that.
Well, Bruce, now I know how much it must have hurt hearing your uncle blame you for what happened on that bridge. But he had to blame someone. Seeing him fight so hard to avoid the truth that was right in front of him made me realize I was doing the same thing. I've been blaming my dad for not saving Beth that day, but it wasn't his hand on that door, only inches away from her. He
She
wasn't
could
the
have
one who
said,
crossed that
hey,
house off of
I'm
the list of
trapped,
places where
don't
Beth could
tell,
be.
like, just wait till you get in the car. Like, work it out. Like, I get it, she's a child, but, like, you can't blame another child because you didn't tell, you know?
We are gonna get Beth back. And this time, I swear to you, I won't ever give up.
I don't know if forgiving my father will help me forgive myself, but I have to try.
I thought I might find you here. How could you ever think I was trying to replace you, little mouse?
Why are you so determined to protect her?
Because I'm saving her a seat at our tea party.
It was supposed to be a table for two.
Yes. The two of us. Two halves of one whole. Just as Kate and I are two halves, and I need your help to make us whole. I can't do this without you.
I don't want to share you with her.
Mouse. You won't have to share me, because we'll be sharing her.
And what if she doesn't want to play?
Then it's good we have that then. Trade you Mr. Pandy for it.
You kept it.
To remind me of you.
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video.
Alrighty, well that was Batwoman Season 1, Episode 6. Pretty decent episode. You know, it opens up the opportunity for some interesting storytelling in regards to, like, Lucius Fox and, you know, who actually killed him, probably. So I'm intrigued to see what they do with that. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't really have much else to say about this episode, to be honest. It was alright. I still think that it's unfair to, you know, blame Jacob or blame Kate. We're only human, and sometimes we go let go of things. I don't know. I wonder if they're gonna get out of the, like, Sophie knowing who Batwoman is, or she's just gonna come into the fold. Because it would be very Arrowverse of her if she just, you know, came into the fold, right? Because I feel like we don't really do the secret identity thing anymore. I just remember in Smallville, they'd be like, "Oh my god, Clark, you have powers!" And then he'd be like, "No, I don't. It's that person that has powers, not me." Or oh no, I don't have powers because Kryptonite took them away from me. Perfect time to show people I don't have powers. Or like some solar flare or whatever. I don't know. I just feel like they don't do that very much on the Arrowverse shows anymore. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.